Good morning, Nigerians. Welcome to Kakaaki Social. On this segment of the show, we tell you the issues shaping conversations in the Nigerian social media. So let's take a look at what is trending this morning. The PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar finally signs the peace deal. You would recall that on Tuesday, President Muhammadu Buhari, along with other presidential candidates, signed that peace accord ahead of the 2019 presidential elections. But conspicuously absent at that signing was the PDP presidential candidate and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. And actually, that development drew a lot of reactions in the social media. But yesterday, Atiku finally signed the peace deal. He tweeted on his official handle at Atiku, "Earlier today, I appended my signature to the peace accord. I also urged the president to sign the Electoral Act Amendment Bill into law. Let's get Nigeria working again," he tweeted. The national chairman of the PDP, Uche Secondus, also fired off a tweet yesterday talking about that development. He said, "Today, I led our party's presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, to sign the National Peace Accord Agreement for the 2019 elections at the Bishop Kuka Center." Nigerians, of course, are reacting already to that development. Let's take a look at the tweets from Nigerians. From Usman Yusuf tweeting said, "Secondus led Atiku to sign the pact agreement on the second day of the peace pact. So also he shall lead him to second in the next general election." Not a very good play on words for Secondus there. Atiku's Peter Pibion tweeting said, "Congratulations, sir. I know this is for national unity, which you and all your supporters stand for. But not until Buhari signs the Electoral Act, he's not ready for peaceful and transparent election. Thank you once more." Atiku supporters Ebonyi actually tweeting that yesterday. From Hot Matter 3, wait a minute. If only 19 hours ago Atiku came out and denied being sent an invitation letter, why then is he now saying that he has gone there today to sign? Could it be that he literally lied to Nigerians about the invitation letter not being sent to this office? Hot Matter 3 tweeting yesterday reactions to Atiku finally signing the peace accord. Wale Post tweeting said, "The Electoral Act Amendment Bill is a real peace accord that Nigerians need at the moment, because without a free, fair and credible election, there cannot be peace in the first instance. So let the president sign the main peace accord, which is the Electoral Act Amendment Bill." Wale Pokbola tweeting at Wale Post. Elvis Enegbuma tweeting said, "The president will not sign that fraudulent Electoral Act. Nigerians are aware of the dubious alterations made by Bukola Saraki, Yakubu Dogara and co. Meanwhile, what is now wrong with the Electoral Act of 2015? I suppose Jonathan and PDP claims it was free and fair." Elvis Enegbuma making posers there. And then from Loretta Onoche, the new media aide, personal assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on new media, Loretta Onoche tweeting yesterday also at her official Twitter handle at Loresta, her verified Twitter handle. She said, "The Peace Accord Committee sent notifications to all party chairmen, according to PDP. An overzealous staff hid the invitation. There was no follow-up visit or phone call, so Alhaji Atiku Abubakar nor PDP did not attend. They want to run Nigeria, but they can't arrange to go to a meeting." Taking shots at Atiku Abubakar and the PDP there from Loretta Onoche. From Twitter user D1 Ayekoto, Atiku signed peace pact 24 hours after. It took him 24 hours to sign his own signature. Waziri go slow. Taking shots again at Atiku there. Peter Ayodele Fayoshe, former governor of Ekiti State, tweeting said, "Now that our party's presidential candidate, Atiku, has signed the peace accord, can the president demonstrate that he wants free, fair and credible elections by signing the electoral bill? Or is he claiming to be more intelligent than the 469 members of the National Assembly who passed the bill?" Peter Ayodele Fayoshe tweeting yesterday. From that issue, now we move on to one issue that has also been trending in the Nigerian social media. Is it illegal to have sex in the car? The image you are seeing on the screen, it's the image of some couples who were reportedly caught having sex in a car. We've tried to blank their faces. They were allegedly caught having sex in a car in a neighborhood, and people in that neighborhood came out, embarrassed them, shamed them, and this has sparked off some debate in the social media whether it is actually legal or illegal to have sex in a car. Quite interesting comments we saw on Twitter, even from the Nigerian police force. Let's take a look at how that issue sparked off some developments, some comments yesterday. A couple shamed by residents for having sex in a car. They have since stirred social media conversations, with some supporting them and others claiming residents encroach their privacy. This was from Pulse NG. But let's take a look at how Nigerians are reacting to this. Twitter user at Godwin, he said, so two adults were caught having consensual sex in a car, and they were hounded with their pictures plastered online. The only crime this couple committed was to forget that they are in Nigeria and folks don't know how to mind their business around here. This led to a Twitter user, Stanley_Moses13, asking Yomi Shogunle, the head of the police public complaints and rapid response unit, Oga Yomi Shogunle, please, is it a crime to have sex in your car? This was what Yomi Shogunle, the head of the police public complaints and the rapid response unit, this was what he said in response to that question. No, sex in a car in a public place is not a crime in Nigeria, provided 1, location is not a place of worship, 2, parties are 18 years plus, 3, the act is consensual, agreed to by parties, 4, parties are of opposite sex. If threatened with an arrest over above, please contact police NG_PCRRU. But Nigerians are reacting to this. Seed2 Domino tweeting said, Surulere police station, please take note. Only God knows what really happens in Surulere for him to be tweeting about that. From MT Boya tweeting said, once police sees a man and woman inside a car packed and discussing without even having sex, they assume you are kissing and doing it already. And if you don't get money to bail, now straight to station. From MT Boya tweeting there. And then from Shegun Nibio tweeting at Uche Odege, by the time I'm elected president 2019, Yomi Shogunle is automatically the IGP. You are the most digitalized police officer and always with human face, the tribalized and reachable. Well done, sir. Commending Yomi Shogunle for that statement that he made, that it is not illegal to have sex in a car. But again, the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Edgar Limohimi, has a contrary opinion. BBC filing the report said, BBC News Pidgin actually, Lagos police don't reverse, say sex in the car now offense. Let's take a look at a few excerpts from that report yesterday from the BBC News Pidgin. Nigeria police for Lagos State don't summer warning, give public, say na indecent act for person to do sex inside car for public place inside the state. This they happened 2 days after head of police public complaints rapid response unit, PCRRU, Abayomi Shogunle talk say no be crime at all for 2 adults to do kiriwa for public place. This is the BBC Pidgin filing that report, but also the English version of that report from the cable. Having sex in car is a crime, says Lagos CP. Let's take a look at excerpts from that report. Edgar Limohimi, the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, having a different opinion from Yomi Shogunle. Edgar Limohimi, Lagos State Commissioner of Police, says the state criminal law prohibits engaging in sexual activities in a public place. Imohimi said this in reaction to comments which trailed the position of Abayomi Shogunle, head of the Public Complaint Rapid Response Unit of the police, that as long as the sex is consensual and not done in a place of worship, it is not a crime. But the police commissioner said it is an act of indecency for couples to engage in sexual activities in their cars or any other public place. So who will come to the rescue right now? The police, within the same police force, we're having 2 very, very different opinions about having sex in the car. Maybe legal experts have to weigh in, and thankfully we have a legal luminary in the house this morning. But let's go on and take a look at comments from Nigerians. Ogu Oscar tweeting said, Yomi Shogunle's statement versus Lagos State Commissioner of Police, CP Mohimi Edgar, statement concerning sex in the car. To avoid story that touch and embarrassment, please respect yourself and go somewhere private. You are not a goat. From Ogu Oscar tweeting yesterday. And then one more tweet from Clemsford148, who is indeed the spokesperson or who speaks for the Nigerian police. Some days ago, Yomi Shogunle gave an emphatic affirmation that having sex in a car is not a crime. Lagos Police Commissioner giving another narration to this subject. Quite a confusing issue, and that one that Nigerians certainly need some clarity about. End ASU strike was trending on Twitter yesterday. Nigerians have taken to the social media to call for an end to ASU strike, which has grounded activities in Nigerian universities. Nigerian undergraduates have been at home idle, doing nothing due to this strike, which has been on for some time now. Ogbeni Dikbo tweeting, unfortunately, ASU strike is still on. It takes a second to retweet this. It takes 2 seconds to tweet hashtag end ASU strike on your timeline to re-echo the message. That tweet from him, which has been retweeted over 6,000 times, set the ball rolling for a lot of conversation about this on Twitter yesterday. Oluyemi Fashikpe tweeting at Yemi Fash tweeted and said, I am highly disappointed in the student unions and their leaders, especially the finance. They should be leading the End ASU strike campaign at the forefront. Sadly, it's not their priority. Yemi Fash tweeting yesterday. Let's take a look at more comments from Nigerians. Dr. Oladele tweeting said, today is almost over and ASU is still on strike. Whoever will be the president in 2019 must swear to Shango that ASU will not go on strike during his or her tenure. Enough is enough. Hashtag End ASU strike. From a Niger class captain, how can a nation with the highest concentration of poor people on earth be this laid back about education? It's time to end ASU strike. Please retweet from Niger class captain. We saw that yesterday. Nigerians going to the social media calling on the government to do something about the strike which has crippled university education in Nigeria. And of course, yesterday, ASU also joined the strike, making it further worsening the situation for students who are in tertiary institutions across Nigeria, government-owned tertiary institutions actually. And then from I am Femi Johnson, from XMB, tweeting said, I experienced a 6-month ASU strike while in school. School resumed, handouts were given, and you had to read on your own to write exams within a short period of time. Guess what? Most people failed. The strike has an adverse effect on our educational system. Hashtag End ASU strike. One more comment here yesterday. If your man _Sholanke tweeting said, Toby Jacobs is a UNILAG student, right? I think I saw her gist about bullying someone yesterday. Today, she leaked a video of her kissing Peruzzi without his consent. As a matter of fact, while he slept. The more reason to end ASU strike. These kids need to go back to school. Well, I'm not playing you the video of Peruzzi this morning. Some of the comments that followed that video are not so suitable for live TV, so I'm not bringing you that video. We move on from that issue now to the hashtag Lagos Decides 2019. Well, PDP gubernatorial candidate in Lagos State, Jimmy Agbaje, stirred the hornet's nest with a tweet that is currently trending in the Nigerian social media. He took shots at the APC gubernatorial candidate in Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. This was what Jimmy Agbaje tweeted. He said, 2 governors wrapped in one, as presented by you, is an elixir for anarchy in governance. You were built to be Obafemi Hamzat's chief of staff in his attempt to run for office in 2014. He cannot and will not truly see himself as your deputy. This is one the Yorubas called Oro. Well, let's take a look at comments from Nigerians. Ayoshonaya tweeting said, whoever is tweeting this for Jimmy Agbaje is digging him a deep hole. When you start to point fingers and going off issues Lagos people care about, you've already lost before elections. Jimmy Agbaje, we hope you are watching and you are hearing the comments of Nigerians. TZ_D tweeting said, so this is how the traffic situation in Lagos will be tackled? What's your business if Obafemi Hamzat will see himself as deputy or not? You better mind your business. From TZ_D. We saw that tweet yesterday from Blessing Abundant. I know JK is a well-experienced politician. He will not be fettered by those assigned to always attack him on every issue he raises. There is a group assigned to attack him for anything he posts. This man has made a germane point, but people that lack basic understanding will attack. From Blessing Abundant and from I am Tunde Gold, this kind of tweet and statement would make anyone lose credibility, popularity, and or acceptance. Please take note, Jimmy Agbaje. Nigerians reacting to the tweet from Jimmy Agbaje suggesting that Hamzat, the deputy, the governorship aspirant of the APC, would not really see himself as a deputy because when he was sought to be governor of Lagos State a few years ago, the same Babajide Sanwo-Olu was meant to be his chief of staff. Now he's going to be running mate to Sanwo-Olu, and Jimmy Agbaje is suggesting that is going to be a problem. K. King's tweet and said, brilliant observation, sir. A cogent point to behold. This kind of partnership will bring nothing but retrogression to this state. Hashtag set Lagos free. It's Throwback Thursday, and we bring you a video or something that trended in Nigerian social media a while ago, but it's back again. Actually, Instablog Nigeria posted this video yesterday. It's a video of something that happened a while ago. Man tackles a hooker who wanted him to pay for just being romanced in Benin, Edo State. Instablog brought us again this video, and it's our Throwback Thursday feature this morning. Let's take a look at this video and the comments that followed.
For your money.
You are a fool.
Don't say you are a big girl, you want to use
you say I'm not your girlfriend, you are not supposed to
work for big money.
You're not supposed to enter my
work for your money. Don't pretend you are single.
I'm not your girlfriend, but
you don't hide, don't go smoke it, you can't pretend say you sing.
Now in the
I
lie,
can't spend my money for
because you don't know yourself.
Okay.
You don't know yourself. You romance girl, you don't sleep.
No, nah, settle this thing.
Okay, now romance, now romance, now you want me to pay for. When you eat indomie and egg.
Which indomie?
Now romance. I know people pay money for waiting and not for waiting you not do. I wish you do 2 years don't go here.
Yeah, where you romance. Yeah, where you
I know he pay money for waiting. I know too. The guy is saying it's only romance. He didn't do the main thing. But let's take a look at commentary on Instablog Nigeria. Miss Legend 11. But did you add veggies to the Indomie? Was the egg boiled or fried? Did she eat with cold Coke or just sachet water? Little things matter. Amaka Princess. So romance fee is 2K? I didn't know. Oga, for peace to reign, just remove 300 from the Indomie and egg, then balance her 1,700 naira. And then from Miss Pink Rose, Sigrido, she ate Indomie and egg and still wants to get paid. Auntie, better clean your mouth and be going to your house. Emperor 0020, see the way she's killing herself. One day, she might become someone important in Nigeria, and this video will locate her, and she'll be like, okay. This is where we draw the curtain this morning on Kakaaki Social. Follow the conversation on all our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Kakaaki Social. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimaya Maiza, your anchor on the segment. Handing you over back now to Sally and Shola.
Thank you so much, Ohimaya. I'm just curious, really. I mean, the way you unearth some of this, your content, I'm wondering if there is an update on the AEDB in Edo State. I don't know.
Okay, the Benin blackout issue.
The Benin blackout, yes.
Well, we'll take a look and we'll try to revisit that issue. I think that issue has kind of subsided right now, but we'll take a look and see if it's something that is worth talking about again on Kakaaki Social.
Not after it was reported that Governor Godwin Obaseki walked out the CEO of the Benin
BEDC.
When she came on the visit.
Yeah, well, you know, Kakaaki Social, we basically focus on the issues that are really trended. Development sometimes don't trend on social media, and really can't force those issues on the program. So they really have to be things that people are talking about, conversations that are really driving narratives. Lots of people are talking about it. So that is the sort of thing we always bring on Kakaaki Social here.
All right. Thank you so much, Ohimaya.
Thank you very much. Sally, thank you very much.
Nice day.
Inshallah. All right.